Gojo is back, but at what cost? The chapter opens right where we left off, with Yuji's hand still inside Sukuna's chest, trying to rip his heart out while thinking about Choso. On the second page, we hear the words, domain expansion. And then we see Gojo with his eyes closed, clearing through the dust. Suddenly, we see Sukuna notice Gojo and exclaim, "No way, that's impossible." But then he notices scars on Gojo's forehead and realizes it's actually Yuta inside Gojo's body, not Gojo himself. Sukuna responds, "I apologize, Yuta. I didn't know you were capable of such things. I underestimated you." It's revealed that Yuta had Rika consume Kanjaku's body so he could copy his curse technique. However, Yuta can only use the copied curse technique for 5 minutes, so he can only use Gojo's body for that limited time. Maki then asks, "What happens after the 5 minutes?" Yuta says he doesn't know, but Mai inquires and suggests two possibilities. Either Yuta will have to live forever in Gojo's body, and will no longer have access to his copy curse technique, or after the 5 minutes are up, it will be over and he'll be finished. Yuta agrees with this plan, but insists he needs to try to fight Sukuna with his own domain first. They can only resort to this if it's an absolute last resort, to which Hakari agrees. Kusakabe then asks, "What about your humanity?" Yuta responds, "What about humanity? We are fighting the strongest sorcerer in history. Who cares about humanity? We need to win." He then asks everyone, "Are you worried about becoming monsters?" Maki replies, "No, we're just worried about you." Yuta then says, "What about Gojo? Gojo is important too. If no one else is willing to become a monster, then I'll do it." Gojo responds, "I'm not going to worry about my body because I'm not going to lose anyway." Gojo and Gakuganji continue their conversation in a flashback as they enter a room with all the elders, revealing that Gojo was the one who took out all the elders. Yuta says, "Don't become a monster." But Gojo responds, "I can't become a monster because I was left alone a long time ago." Thinking about Geto. As he reminisces about Geto, he thinks, "I must catch up," which feels ominous. We then flash forward to a scene with Yuta on an operating table with Shoko. Yuta admits to Shoko that he knows his physical body is at its end, so they must commence the ceremony for the body swap technique. We return to the present as they open their domain expansion for one final clash against Sukuna and Gojo's domain. It's an absolutely wild chapter, but it looks like we're on break next week. I'm happy that Kenjaku wasn't inside Gojo's brain. While some people count Yuta's presence in Gojo's body as Gojo being back, I personally don't. I enjoyed the chapter, but let me know what you guys think in the comments section below.